Hey everyone, Colleen from Rebellion Off-Road. This morning I came out and started up my Jeep and received a message on my dash saying that my right rear signal light is out. So of course I went out to check just to test it and noticed that the entire brake light is out.
If you look really closely, you can see condensation built up all the way around this thing. There's no cracks in it, no nothing. It's just poor quality. What I think is it's leaking in through this top seal area. You can see where the dirt's built up in this. So I think that's where the water's coming in. Another quality part by Jeep. Now, I looked at this, I don't know, about a week ago when I noticed moisture in there, and I took it apart. And I thought, well, maybe we can just replace bulb. Turns out on this model of Jeep, of the 2021, is that it requires a whole assembly. Now, those assemblies are not cheap. So, fortunately, we were reached out by a company called Hawkglow. Hawkglow is a manufacturer of all things lights and light bulbs, and I wasn't too keen on, first of all, just knowing that they sold light bulbs. I was more interested in, obviously, if they had any of these, and it turns out they do. So we got this package delivered here the other day. Perfect timing, if you ask me, before, you know, the total lights in Colleen's vehicle don't work. But we're gonna open it up and do an unpacking and a reveal, and then we're gonna do an install. Our Jeep, once again, is a Jeep Rubicon. It's a JL 2021 Rubicon. And it shouldn't be failing this early in its life cycle, like, to me anyways. And just another mention out there, these LED lights, they don't have any replacement parts. It's full take out and throw away kind of thing. There's no replacement LEDs. There's no way to physically take that apart. You could dump a bunch of silicone or something or glue in the top, and hopefully it works itself out. But I'm glad Hawkglow, they reached out to us, and that's why we're going to install one of these. Tonight we're going to do a comparison. I'm only going to do one side to begin with, just to show the factory taillight versus Hawkglow's, and we're going to do a little reveal and a review on that as well, just on the brightness and how it looks. Now the unboxing, nicely packaged, everything. This is the first time opening it, so hopefully I get it right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, these are nice.
Wow.
So they got a little anti-flicker device that they put in here. Hopefully it's the same way of install. Something tells me it's not. They look really nice. I'm not going to take too much apart until I see the outside, because yours screws in. Yeah, that goes on these ones. Yeah, those go on here. We'll have to take a look and see. Maybe the bracket, that's probably what it is. I got to take your bracket off and put it on. For the 2021s, they got this little secret hatch here. So all you're going to need is like some sort of hook tool to get under there. And then once you pull that out, there's a little plastic nut that actually you have to use your Jeep tools that comes with the Jeep, and this ratchet with this Torx. So I just took the bolt out, and then we're just going to see what we need behind here. Make some room here. Okay, these got these little red tabs. They're always fun without breaking them. Can't make a leak-proof light, but they can surely make one that you don't ever get these connections apart. Once you get that, just give it a pull. These build up with dirt, so they're a little bit harder. So this piece here, 4 screws. We got to take this assembly off the old set of lights, and then this should mount to the new one. So we're going to go try that and see. Let's just see. I'm just going to slide this one aside, and I just want to see how it all plays together with the new one before I go too far and find out it doesn't work. Or so that came off like that, which we got to make sure the orientation is the same, so it should go on like that. Okay, so they only have these 3 Phillips down here. They have 3 Phillips screws, 1, 2, 3, and this is the old bracket from the original light. Now they send us, you know, some replacement screws because there's 6 in there and 2 clips, and I'm assuming the clips are for something that I don't know about. We'll see if everything goes back together the way it's supposed to. So it just goes back like the original, right? Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking those clips might be for tying this off so that we're not going to catch, shouldn't catch it though. Let's take this back. So, yeah, let's see. The reveal.
Ooh.
There's smoke. Ooh.
Those are nice.
Yeah. So now I just want to make sure that she's kind of in there. Feels like it fits.
Wow. Very nice.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, is that I like that one better.
Of course you do. Turning signal, right? Nice. So that's the difference so far during the daytime. We're going to show at night. It's got a different beam pattern. Looks pretty cool, right? This one seems a little bit brighter in the daytime. We're going to see at night. That has a smoke finish on it, so let's do the right turning signal. Put your lights on. So that's got to be just a side reflector. Put your backup lights. Okay. That shows pretty cool. All right. Okay, off. Okay, so after playing around for about an hour here and looking at the pinouts, I did some diagrams that had to be made in order to figure out what's coming from the vehicle and going to the light. What I've noticed is their outside running light here wasn't working, so I had to find out the pinout, and I noticed that this black one that they had down here was not on the original pinout, so I had to splice it basically with the running light, which is typically blue. I cut the black and I spliced it into the blue, as you can see right here. There's the blue, and then there's the black. I had to splice that through. Ignore this yellow. I just was testing with it for the ground purposes, but it all works now. We had to clear the code with the taser, so you will get a code that says lights not working at the back still, and then you'll have to reset it with your Taser Mini. So I'm going to put this all back together, tape it up so that no connections are exposed, and we should be good to go. So that's all taped up, and we're ready to do the install twice now. Okay, let's do right turning signal. Okay, left. Okay, it does exactly that. Rear, yes, looks good. I like them, they look really good. We'll see how they work tonight. So other than that little glitch of the wiring part, which could be frustrating for somebody who doesn't know car wiring, could take them a while, or product could be returned. So I think moving forward, there was no instructions, no directions. Like, that should also be put in there, so that you have to adapt to the light you're taking off, because some people might just throw out the original Jeep light and say, oh, I didn't know it needed the bracket. But they do need the bracket. They look good. So far, so good. And we'll try it out tonight, and then we'll do the other left side tomorrow. So what do you think of them so far?
They're really nice. I like them. Yeah, they look smart.
No more error codes?
No more error codes.
No. Get back, please. Okay, so we're back out at night here. We're going to take another look at these lights. And these lights are from Hawkglow. Once again, they have a nice cool beam pattern. Can you put on that turning signal, please? Nice and bright. Left turning signal. Hazards. Well, the factory's a little bit brighter, but then again, it's through smoke glass, so that's what they look like. They're nice and bright. Reverse. So if you have problems with your Jeep JL, the 2021 and up, we'll leave a link in the description. You can use our code Rebellion15 for 15% off on these lights. I think they're quite the investment.
They look sweet.
They look sweet.
They do. I'm impressed.
Nice and bright. Once again, thanks Hawkglow for supplying us with the lights. Makes Colleen happy.
Makes me happy.
See you next one.